Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Brad Plays BBD. It's our favorite, I'm not gonna lie. I love playing Mr. Braun-Duin.
And I like playing myself. I do it in every video I'm in. I don't have any actors playing me, I play myself.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay.
Yeah,
Your
okay.
character. Okay,
yes,
that's true.
The character of BBD is played by me in every versus video.
Anyway, this is debuting a week after it actually was made. We're heading to the Invitational tomorrow.
We are.
To do battle. I'm looking to improve on my dead last finish from last time, and BBD's looking to improve on his. Can we win 1 out of 5 win-ins?
Yeah, I'd like to win. I would accept 1 out of 5, but 2 out of 5 would even be sweeter.
2 out of 5 would be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get in first place for the play draw rule. But today we're actually going to be playing a stock matchup of Jund Monsters versus Mono Black. But the reason for that is this is the version of Jund Monsters I want to play. I've become a beard lever by Mr. CVM crushing multiple opens with Jund Monsters, and I've liked the deck a lot. I've made a lot of my own changes because I'm a tinkerer. I grab Tinker first pick and cube.
Goblin Tinkerer, you've destroyed some artifacts, or
don't even know what that card is, but I'll start.
I think that's what it does.
I'll start doing that.
Okay.
But yeah, and I've made a couple changes. So if you go look at the deck lists, there's quite an interesting version, in my opinion. For starters, we're not playing for Domri Raid. I know that's a little out there for a Monsters deck, but I've been finding that Xenagos is just the truth, and I want 4 of it. And we'll see what that's like in the matchup. But before we get to the matchup, I've got to present a game to BBD. Since I was the victor last time, I get to present the tokens.
He does get to present the tokens. So one of those is a poison counter. I didn't save, but
okay.
Yeah.
All right, we good?
Yeah. All right. So in front of one of us is a poison counter. In front of the other one is a BBD token. You know what? We're just gonna do this. Yep.
Bam!
All right. He got me. Lucky. God, that's so lucky.
You think it was just pure luck, but it's not. It's all skill.
It actually is a skill game.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. And now I get to be on the play with 4 Xenagos in my deck. Goulet.
Well, I have 7. No, I don't know. I'm just probably dead. We'll see if that's hopefully not the case. So.
All right. All right, so since I got to level BBD in the poison game, I'm going to get to go first, and I'm going to keep my hand. It is very, very delightful.
This hand's not very good against a deck like Monsters, but it's also not a mulligan. We have these 2, which are fine, and this card's kind of bad against Monsters, but we are on the draw, so we have a chance to draw some stuff. So
I'm going to go to 18 and play an elf.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You're up.
That was a bad draw, but it is what it is. Go.
A Mutavault. A Mutavault is going to safely allow me to play this Elvish Mystic for at least a turn. I'm going to pay 1 life, adding a bunch of green to my pool, dropping to 17, and playing Scavenging Ooze and Elvish Mystic.
Okay.
And your turn.
Well, that's not it. Go.
All right. Well, this was going to safely allow us to get our Planeswalker online.
You're at 16?
Yeah. I'm at 16, and I'm going to attack with both, since he's not going to be able to kill this with Mutavault.
16.
16 all. Your turn.
All right, well, we have drawn pretty badly, but that is what it is. I'll Hero's Downfall your Xenagos and say go.
Xenagos is now down. Let's Temple trigger. We do not want any more lands. And I'm just going to attack for 4.
12.
And play a Pokenos and drop myself to 15.
It's Pelucranos spread.
Pokenos is my buddy. That's my nickname I give him, since we're old pals. We're fishing buddies.
So you're at 15 right now?
Yep.
Well, that's easier.
I like that start.
Well, that's bad for us. I'll take Mizium Mortars, save a decay. I'm at 10. And go.
All right, so I don't know what BBD's line is. It could just be another removal spell, since, all right, well, that doesn't.
Draw a dragon?
Yeah,
right, that's
14.
Game. That's game. All right, so I get to be on the play this time, and this hand is completely unkeepable in the draw, but fortunately I'm on the play, making it a little bit better. It's still not fantastic, knowing that he's playing monsters, but hopefully this temple will draw us into something good.
My hand is so close, mostly because of these, and I mean, I can't keep this if I didn't know the matchup, and since this is a technical game 1, I do have to mulligan it, but I really want to keep that, actually. All right, this is also, again, not a hand that I want to keep, but mulliganing to 5 is also not where I want to be. This is a game that we're supposed to lose to mono black, where we just have to like double mulligan against them on 7. I want to keep, but even if we draw 3 lands in a row, I don't even know if this hand gets there, which is the sad thing. So this is again another mulligan.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and scry. All right. Sure. Go.
We'll go. If he's going to Thoughtseize us, we want to put this into play, but we'd also... Yeah, I mean, we want it in play in case he plays Pack Rat, so we'll go to 18. Your turn.
Go.
Alrighty, then.
I'll just show it right off the top of the deck there just for attacking me.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Go to 18.
I don't know what else it's going to do. Go.
Alright, well, he's got a bunch of Elvish Mystic type cards.
We can't really play around Bile Blight this game because Pack Rat puts us on too much pressure.
Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and attack with the rat. You're on tap, and I would actually be 100% fine with that.
And you're going to make a rat?
Yeah, I'll discard a Lifebane Zombie to make a rat.
Alright, I'm at 16.
Go. And hopefully we're not getting mortars here.
You are not getting mortars here.
Well, we can't get mortars this turn, but hopefully like 2 turns from now we don't get mortars and use our entire board.
Go.
Alright, so we could have Lifebane that Pelucranos, but I think with the state of our hand, I think we're fine. So I'm going to go ahead and Thoughtseize you.
Yeah.
I'll take Xenagos the Reveler.
The Reveler down.
Here's Downfall Pelucranos.
No!
For you.
12.
Go.
Come on. I don't know. Not that. Domri is just going to have to tick up because we're just trying to dig for mortars now. So...
Oh, I get to see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pelucranos.
That's pretty good, actually.
And we don't want to lose the elf. I guess if we block like this and he doesn't have another removal spell, we can kill a rat. But if he has a removal spell, we're just dead. But I don't know what... I guess we just have to hope that we just draw mortars. We have 2 in our deck, so we'll just let the Domri die.
Okay.
Go. Do you like that line better, since you have my perfect information?
Would
you block these?
Probably not, but...
Yeah, I mean, there's just too many, like, Lifebane, Thoughtseize, Hero's Downfall, all kill this. Also, then, Devour Flesh kills it, too.
Alright, so knowing that it's Pelucranos, I actually don't want to go all in on rats. So I'm gonna kill Domri, and I'm just gonna play a Desecration Demon to put the clamps on him in 2 different directions at once.
This is very clampy. With 2 cards in hand, this game is rough. All right, so we'll play old Poconos. Your turn.
All right, draw for turn. That's not really going to do anything for us. So that was a Pack Rat we just drew for turn. So I'm going to go to combat and trigger Desecration Demon.
All right, so I'm at 12, so I'm going to have to start sacrificing for this, but I don't think I want to do it this turn, so I'll let you go to combat.
All right, so hit you. You're at 6 now?
Yeah.
All right, land. Merchant.
No! I was just dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to play Demon and then start sacrificing my guys. Or Dragon. I had Dragon in hand.
Okay.
And I was just like, there's not many lines I'm going to win that game at, but
right.
That could have been one of them. All right, so we'll start things off on my side. As you see, there's 6 cards I'm bringing in and 8 that are in the take out side.
Yeah.
It's because the Coursers stay in on the play, because they're good against Lightbane Zombie and Domri. So like I can play this before the Lightbane actually gets on the board,
Yep.
and then I can fight it with the Domri, or it just helps me generate card advantage. But when I'm on the draw, I want all of my non-Polukranos threats to come down, to be able to come down before Lifebane. So on the draw, I'm going to be boarding out the Coursers and bringing in back into Scavenger News. We're keeping the Abrupt Decay because it does hit a lot of like some of his early creatures and Underworld connections that sometimes just take over a game. And the cards we're bringing in are a bunch of good Planeswalkers, more Mizzy Mortars to deal with Pack Rats, and then Putrefying Dark Betrayal to just be able to deal with demons and the threats that I'm worried about. I just bring in removal in this matchup, and as much 2-for-1 removal as I can think of.
Okay, as for myself, Duress and Pithy Needle are just windmill slams, as is Doomblade. We have to kill like Dragon and Polukranos. Duress is insane because his Planeswalkers are his best cards against us because we have removal spells for his creatures, but the Planeswalkers are what kill us. And same with Pithing Needle. Being able to like Duress him, see like 2 Xenaghosts and then play a Needle and Xenaghost is just absurd. And I'm also bringing in a Read the Bones just as a way to draw some cards and feel our card advantage that's not as slow as Underworld Connections because Connections is just way too slow in the matchup. And then as for what I'm cutting 3 of the Connections. I'm leaving in 1, which I don't like Connections in the matchup, but I just don't have that many cards to take out because Gray Merchants is even worse. Merchant is just very, very unexciting, especially because he brings in removal for our demons. So it's hard to generate a lot of devotion for it, and the 2/4 body is completely irrelevant. So I just think this card is terrible in the matchup, and I don't want it. Even though like it is some life gain to go with some of these cards, I would rather just not have life gain and just try to be like bigger on the board than he is faster, and Merchant just does nothing.
I agree. I think Underworld Connections is a card that if my opponent plays it on the play early in the game, it's his worst card he could have cast, and sometimes wins the game. Other times it actually just doesn't beat cards.
Yeah, and a lot of times, and I'm leaving in 2 Bile Blights, which I don't think are very good in this matchup, but they can kill Ooze, which I know he boarded them out, but like I wouldn't necessarily assume that to be the case. And they also kill Elvish Mystics sometimes, and I can also kill Xenaghost Satyrs, which a lot of times like that's the thing that's holding my demon down. So.
How do you do this to me? How are you doing this? This is so awful.
We call that the mono black cut.
Yeah, that's definitely the mono black cut.
When you're playing mono black, you cut your opponent's deck so they have to mulligan.
Yeah.
So then your Thoughtseize are much better.
Yeah.
Yep. My hand is really good actually, especially on the draw, being able to potentially draw an additional land to curve out perfectly. This hand is the nut. So.
All right, it's not that exciting, but I'm keeping it.
All right, let's see it.
All right, 18. Elvish Mystic.
Oh man, just all 3 games Elvish Mystic. How lucky!
I know, all 3 games.
So you've like you mulliganed to 6 again this game. I hope that hasn't put you under a lot of duress. So
it has not put me under any duress.
No!
Any duress at all. This is fine. I
get to write it down. Come on.
I'll keep them face up for you, buddy.
All right,
They're all coming down right away. But I want you to know that I feel better now that you also mulliganed with me. So the card worked.
Wow. Just doesn't have a spell. Must be nice. Yep, obviously.
There are times when I want to shock just to attack for 1 damage, but this is not a game where I think it's going to come down to 1 life. But the 2 life is important for me, so I'll just do that and pass.
All right, so it was a Stomping Ground and Sylvan Caryatid. Well, that actually is really bad for us based on our hand. So since he gets to play Polukranos next turn no matter what, so there's really just no value. There's really no value in playing any of these cards. Like this just does nothing at this juncture because he just plays Polukranos.
Is there a card in your hand that is going to make you want to vomit?
I'm just going to dress you again.
Really?
Yep. All right. Go. I mean, there's no better line for me. Like I could play Pack Rat, but I mean, you could save the duress for a turn you want to play creature. I guess, but I just don't think that I don't know. I could play Pack Rat there, but it just does nothing against your Polukranos.
All right, your turn.
So.
I didn't do anything. Yep.
That's interesting. That is really interesting.
A way to kill Polukranos?
No. And I hate doing this so much, but I'm going to actually have to Pithing Needle Pelucranos.
Wow.
Play Pack Rat and say go.
Wow, that is interesting. That is very interesting. I'm going to cast a dragon. I shouldn't have shown you the forest. Oh well. Attack you with all of them.
Sure. Take it.
All right, so you go to half-life.
Yep.
Your turn.
I don't even know. I don't even think we could possibly win this game.
I feel like you misbordered for the matchup. No, I'm kidding. Just like
Yeah,
our draws just are complete opposites.
I mean, if I was on the play, this would just be a slaughter, but I was not, so. Go.
All right, so no land drop. I'm assuming that a... Oh, wow. Sometimes you just have it all.
Yeah, that's game.
Yeah, make a Satyr and attack.
All right, well, my hand is 6 lands and a Pithing Needle, so I'm going to go ahead and ship it.
I have three things you can target that would stop them from being used if you Pithing Needle, though.
Sure.
I'm going to keep.
All right, well, this hand is not particularly exciting, but it's definitely a lot better than 6 lands Pithing Needle, and I'm not going to ship it back to 5.
Yeah.
All right, duress you.
No, you get a target.
Awesome, I get to steal something. All right, so let me see what he's got here. He has a Tomb and a Confluence, an Ooze, a Dragon, a Mortars, a Caryatid, and not a Domri.
And not a Domri?
Not a Domri.
All right, well, at least I'm not going to die to Pack Rat this game.
Go ahead.
That does make me happy. Go.
Go.
All right. I'm going to lead with the Caryatid because that's just a more important card. Going to 18. I'll show him the land because it's...
Oh, just Devour Flesh.
Oh, no.
You're at 21.
At least I gained a life.
You do gain a life. That is really...
Here's
that was a good draw. Go.
Oh, sweet.
No life bane, unfortunately.
No life bane is good. All right, we'll play an Scoozy.
Okay. I'll Doomblade it.
I do not think eating is a good play right now.
All right.
with the Mana Confluence.
Really? Surprise, surprise. Second main phase, Desecration Demon. Go.
Second main phase.
Second main phase.
Second main go.
During your combat step, I'd like to announce a trigger for Desecration Demon.
I'll respond. 20.
Okay.
Go.
All right. So you have how many cards in your hand?
I have 4.
All right. I know 3 of them.
You know 3 of them.
Oh, I thought season.
Well, you actually know 4 of them.
Okay. Well, that's kind of gross. I'll take a Pelucranos, I guess.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Scoozy.
Okay.
Your turn. That would have been great if that was a Courser.
Go.
Here, for just the mana of it, I'm just going to break even and eat the Poconos.
Okay.
I'm going to attack and eat this.
Okay,
Does that
still
resolve?
breaking even? Sure, resolves.
Okay. I guess I'll fake it and I'll gain a life.
Sure.
If I do it that way, then you're going to assume that I'm not going to eat anymore. So
Okay.
that way I go to 21, and then second main phase I go back down to 20.
Okay, and I'm at 14.
Yep.
Thought sees you again. I'll take your Pelucranos.
All right.
Go.
Where are my lands so my dragon can be? Yeah, we're gonna keep that doozy, and I will attack for go to 5, eat all 3 creatures in the graveyards.
Okay.
And you're going to drop to 7, and I'm going to go to 23.
Wait, so this thing's a 7/7?
Yeah.
So then I drop to 5.
Oh, the Thoughtseid's correct. Yep. Your turn.
I don't think there's an out. I don't think I have an out. Go.
No, I don't think so either. I guess the safest play is to lead with this, just to generate more creatures.
Sure.
And attack.
Activate Mutavault.
Block. You got 3. Go.
I'll play a swamp.
There's also.
Go. All right, I'm gonna play this game, and this hand's again not that great. Like I'm not excited about this hand, but I'm gonna keep it.
I am very excited about my hand.
Okay.
Except I just can't draw any of my sideboard cards that I've wanted to try out.
All right, I'll go ahead and scry and bottom that.
I will go ahead and scry, and I guess we have to keep this on top with the theory of, well, no, that's not true. I think we want to find a removal spell in case he plays demon. So I'll bottom that. We'll talk about that one after the match. This one's interesting.
All right, that was a good draw. I'll go ahead and Thoughtseize. I like to Thoughtseize before scrying, because then I know what I'm trying to draw into. All
right, since you have perfect information, do you like doing that?
Yeah, I would bottom that.
Yeah.
You have plenty of plays. Here I think we want to take this thing just to slow him down. Just to let us get our cards online like before he gets to get his online. Let me write those down though. So,
sure.
Confluence, Domri, Xena, Stomping, Ooze. Like he still gets to play an Ooze, but I'm
Do you have Life Bane in your hand?
Yeah.
I think you should take this or this then.
Why? If I take Sylvan Carriage, I get to Life Bane your Plukernos before you cast it.
You're going to get to do that regardless. But now I can go this into this and fight your Life Bane zombie.
And it would trade with your Ooze.
I know, but then I have a Dumber Raid in play.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll scry.
Okay.
Keep that, go.
I mean, that's really funny.
Did you just draw Sylvan Carriage?
Yeah, but I still just play the Scavenging Ooze.
Okay.
18. Go.
Life Bane.
Yep.
I'll take Plukernos. Go.
Well, this could get a little bit dangerous. We'll go to 16. Or first I'll fight, or I'll attack.
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah.
18.
And then I'm going to go to 16 and Domri fight.
Sure.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We're both at 16.
16 all.
Okay. So now
You play demon.
Yeah. So now, if he's drawn a removal spell in the last turn or two, then I'm in a bad position. But if not, I'm in a fine. So.
We reveal that. We really needed to hit another land here. If he has a removal spell, he's going to be able to kill one of our planeswalkers. But I think that's just the line we have to take, especially since we have the information of what's on top of our deck. So I'm going to play this, go to 15, make a Satyr, and pass the turn.
Okay. That's pretty sweet.
No! You're going to leave me boardless?
No. I'm going to begin by Doomblading his Satyr before combat.
Yep.
And then here, I think I just want to... Let's see, you have 2 cards in hand?
Yep.
Here I want to kill the Xenaghost because that prevents me from attacking with my demon. And I'm just going to follow it up with a Pack Rat as I go. So our Pack Rat's vulnerable, but I'm okay with that.
3, reveal. We have to keep it on top. Play this, play Mortars.
Okay, so you drop down another life.
Yep.
14.
14. Go.
Alright, draw for turn. I'll go to combat and trigger my Desecration Demon.
Sec.
Okay. And I'm just going to play a second copy of Desecration Demon.
Oh no, are you
Go.
serious? 4, reveal. Got to keep that. Kill this one.
Sure.
I'll go to 13. Go.
You have no cards in hand?
No.
Draw. So you kept the card on top, so it is not a creature. So there's a couple of there's a risky line we play here, which is, well, I guess this
Just
is not
attack me.
Yeah, this isn't lethal, so you're at 13, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so since that's not lethal, I don't want to play that game. So I think we're just going to kill the Domri to prevent him from being able to draw cards. I'll Connections the Swamp.
Yeah.
I'll draw a card.
Yeah, put you at 15.
15. I'll play a land and say go.
All right.
That's a good one.
Attack you and take this up. Your turn.
All right, so 13.
13 to 7. Or 13 to 13. Oh.
All right, so draw for turn. Draw for Connections.
Yeah, you're
start by doing that. That was actually, yeah, I missequenced that. That was a mistake on my part.
Oh, really?
I forgot to play the Temple first.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. I'll keep that on top. I want to keep my Demon. Well, I'll start by going to combat and triggering Demon. Alright, and I know what I'm drawing, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and Hero's Downfall the Vraska, so I get to keep my Demon. And then say go.
Keeping the Xenagos alive. That's rough. That was not the draw I wanted. It's good, but it's scary because he could just be drawing a bunch of hand disruptions, so I don't know how great it is not in play. I think I'm just going to make a Satyr, play a Xenagos, make another Satyr.
Okay.
And put you to 8.
Okay.
And then pass the turn. Him keeping on top is really bad, but...
I'm going to start by drawing a card, go to 7.
Yeah.
Combat Trigger Demon.
Sec. There's no actual reason not to do that unless I'm trying to kill his thing. Yeah, because he could always have the option of doing it in the other order, attacking this or me, and then downfalling, leaving me with Satyrs. Tech.
5.
Go.
Draw. That was pretty solid actually. So I'm at 5 though. I'm gonna go to combat and trigger my Demon.
I'm gonna take it, or I'm gonna let you attack.
Okay. I probably should have done that in the reverse order. You get a 5. I should have duressed first, but all right. Blood Crypt. So now I don't want to die if he draws.
A dragon.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play Mutavault and I'm not gonna activate Connections. That way, yeah, I'm not dead to a dragon. And say go. He has a Blood Crypt in hand.
Go.
I will activate Connections here, though.
Yeah.
So go to 4, draw. And draw for turn.
3.
Go to 3. Combat.
Sec.
Okay. Maybe that was wrong, but I don't know. I feel that I'm in a good position here, so I don't want to...
Yeah, I mean, I have to dragon and hope you didn't draw a removal spell. 3.
Go.
Call me Khaleesi's.
Play land, say go.
Because where are my dragons? No, just another Blood Crypt.
Okay. So I could have Devour Flesh your guy and try to kill you.
Oh,
but if you drew like a Putrefy, then I leave myself in a really bad spot.
Yeah, I agree keeping that, because if something happens to this, you can always gain 9. And
exactly, yeah.
Yep.
Especially with the Connections active.
Yep.
So.
All right, so even though I wasn't able to see Chandra in action, I have played with it.
Very good against
Magic
Lightbane
Online.
Zombie.
Yeah, it's very good against Lightbane Zombie. I was trying to showcase that draw, but that's the thing about this matchup is there's 30 different draws that both decks have against each other, like the way that the games play out.
Yep.
And they're always different. And the one that we saw at that last game was the Underworld Connections game that actually pulls a mono black out. So even though that card can be bad sometimes, that's just how Jund Monsters works. Like, the deck is a tempo ramp deck. It's the only ramp strategy in the format that sometimes, no matter what, the other deck's engine might just be too slow.
Yeah, and one thing is about that game is I don't actually feel that it was the Connections that did that much for me. It was the demons. Like, I had 2 demons. I got to go, like, Thought Season to Life Bane into Demon, and then basically like Thought Season, Life Bane cleared the way for Demon, and I had the Doomblade to kill your Satyr, so I knew even if you had Xenagos, I could kill your Planeswalkers. So.
Oh yeah, no, I mean
really Demon was the big thing there.
Demon is the scariest card, and it's the reason why I have been working so hard at finding the best way to not have to use removal on Life Bane zombies, so I can save my removal for the demons.
Yeah.
And the numbers for removal, like as you can see in this version, like I switched a lot of removal spells around so that I could have enough instant speed removal spells, but also that all of them could kill the demons. So I took Dreadbore out of the 75. Like my removal is just targeting the big popular decks where I want instant speed removal. I want to be able to kill your guys on your turn and untap and play my thing.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, so that's why I have Ultimate Price in the main deck. That's why I even have a Dark Patrol. I could only fit one. I swear I spent 3 hours staring at a deck list trying to find the ability to concede one more slot in my deck, but I just couldn't. That's why I have a Putrefy. Mostly because I need a removal spell to also kill Demon and Master
Dragon.
Waves and Dragon, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Putrefy is just amazing right now.
Yeah, Putrefy is very good.
I mean, it's Hero's Downfall that can be cast in a deck with only like 8 black sources or whatever. So.
But yeah, I mean, it might just be better as an Underworld Connections, but I'm gonna play one. It kills Boris Reckoner, which is also a big thing.
No, I think Putrefy is insane. Yeah, I would definitely play it.
Yeah, I'm playing one. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stock for stock. This information not only helps me get to play one of the finest Magic players without hair on his head.
That's just cruel to Mark Nestico.
No, that isn't, because I mean Finkel's pretty.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Yeah, I'm in great company. That's right.
Yeah, you are in great company in this matchup, and the match was fun and really good. So
yeah, it was close. Like it actually, I think this matchup showcased exactly the ways that the matchup does actually play out.
Yes,
100%. Like the game where I duressed you and you just went like Plukernos before I could Life Bane, and then you drew like a Dragon and a Xenagos. That's exactly how the matchup plays out whenever I play it. Like from either side, like that happens all the time. Or like the matchups where I was just like, play a million hand disruption spells, kill all your guys, kill you demon. Those are games that play out.
The game that I hate to lose but love to play is the one where the game is super interesting and it goes back and forth and we both lose all of our resources, and then all of a sudden they just go Pack Rat with 1 card in hand and they're like Mega Rat with a or 2 Mutaballs in play. Yeah. And all of a sudden I'm just like, they have 10 power in play.
Yes, yes.
And I have an elf.
We didn't get to see that game, but
we didn't. Yeah, and that is a very big part of the matchup where as a Jund Monsters player, if you are playing this draw go game with them, you always have to fear I'm just going to get killed by Pack Rat within 2 turns if he ever draws one. So that is a big game.
And that's also the power of Mortars too.
Yes.
Mortars lets you catch up from Pack Rat draws, especially because you have so much acceleration, and they're spending their turn making a rat every turn, so they're not actually like interacting with you. And if you get to Mortars their entire Pack Rat board, like sure you might be at like 6 life or whatever, but like they just have nothing.
And that's the main reason why I bumped up the number of Xenagos, is because in this matchup I need a bunch of removal to interact with him, so I upped the amount of threatening planeswalkers that I can like win games with.
Yeah, Xenagos is like the best threat in the format against mono black in my opinion.
For sure, and that's that. I mean, it's the reason why I switched to Domri for Xenagos. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video along with all the other combinations that we do on the premium side, and we'll see you later this week with some BBD versus CVM, some Brad versus Tad, some Above the Curve, some articles, some videos.
Some below the belt, like there's just a lot of
some Drew Levin playing some crazy deck in a different format.
It's like Stasis plus like
Stasis Cycle.
Yes, locks on Warhammers in there.
There's Stasis Early Harvest.
Yeah,
yeah, do that, Drew Levin. Play an Early Harvest Stasis deck.
I want to see Squire. You want
to see Squire?
Trust
me, I have played all my Stoneforges in the wrong places to where I do play Squire a lot.
Yeah,
play Stoneforges. They're like Thoughtseize, and I'm like, shouldn't have brainstormed. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
See you later.